So, the past week, I've been playing a whole lot of Disney Speedstorm, and don't get me wrong, the game is good, I'm having a lot of fun with it, but it can also be a lot better. Let's see how we can change Disney Speedstorm to become even better than it is during the closed beta. Alright, before we jump into the video, I want to give a very big thank you to the Viperian for hooking me up with his gameplay. I am able to play this game on my laptop, but I got a very old one, and once I press the record button, my frames just drop to 2 frames per second, and it's just absolutely unplayable. So thank you so much to Viperian for hooking me up with the gameplay. Check him out, the link will be in the description below. He's a pretty good YouTuber as well. He gives short little updates on the game and just tips and tricks. If you want to get better at Disney Speedstorm or other kart racers, the Viperian is your guy, so definitely go check him out. Alright, Disney Speedstorm, finally we have a new kart racer. I waited for such a long time after CTO Nitro Fueled. I felt like there wasn't really any good kart racer, like any new good kart racer. I was waiting for a Mario Kart game, but that doesn't look like it's gonna be releasing anytime soon. And then Disney Speedstorm came out, or there's this closed beta going on right now, and I signed up for it. They gave me a code and I could play it and record videos for you guys. And let me tell you, it's gonna be free to play when it actually releases, and there is so much to do. Single player wise, the game is full of things to do. There's 2 event maps, or 2 adventure maps, where you can have races, unlocking different stuff, unlocking characters, customization items, currency as well. And then there's this event tab as well, where you can do challenges to earn credits to spend in the online store. But single player wise, there's just so much to do in this game, and I can't be happier. All this Disney themed stuff, I absolutely love it. I grew up with Disney, so this game is just really fun, and it brings back so many like nostalgic feelings for me. It's amazing. But then we come to the multiplayer side of the game, and this is where Disney Speedstorm is kind of lacking. There is one big multiplayer portion in this game, and it's called ranked races. The bad thing is that it's not really ranked races, but I will talk about that later. But yeah, the main problem with these ranked races is that you can only play the ranked races during the weekend. So during the week there's nothing you can do, no online races you can have. There is like online quick races, there is an option there, but it's just private lobbies. Like you have to give in or put in a code, a party code, and then people with the same code can join your lobby. Private online lobbies is always something you want to have in your game, but you also want a dedicated multiplayer portion. And for it to be available to play during the weekend, that's just not good. People will get bored during the week, and then just, I don't know. I'm not too sure why they do that. Maybe it's because of the closed beta and they want to test out some stuff, but I feel like when the game releases, they should have like an online option throughout the week as well. Just at any time you want to play online races, it should be available from the get-go. And then there's another very big problem, and I talked about this earlier, that the online ranked races aren't really ranked races. Ranked means you earn points when you win, you lose points when you lose, and you have to grind out the ranks to get better. Like you have a bronze rank, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, champion rank, and when you perform poorly, you relegate in ranks. But when you win races and stuff, you go up ranks, and that is how ranked should work. Now in this game it works just a little bit different. That is, you have a rank for every single racer, plus you do not lose any points for coming in last in a race. You actually gain points. So the only thing that those ranks represent is you playing a lot of races. It's not satisfying, it's not rewarding, it's just a very fancy way of having online races. And another problem with the online mode so far in the closed beta is that the matchmaking is absolute shit. And what I mean with that is you can upgrade your racer in the upgrade tab of the game, and every time you upgrade the racer, like, you need materials to upgrade your racer, and every time you do upgrade it, you get an extra amount of boost, handling, top speed, so you get faster in the races. And that's all good. That's a really good way of leveling up your characters, but the only problem is that when I played in these ranked races, my racer was level 6 to 7, and I came up against racers that were level 19, 20, 25. That's a big problem, because my top speed is like, I don't know, 250, but their top speed is like 500. So they're double as fast as me, racing in the same lobby. So there's no way for me to catch up to the people that are higher level. So what you need to do before you get into online racing, if you want to compete, if you don't want to end up in 4th or 5th or 6th all the time, is you need to upgrade your racers first till the like max rank or max upgrade, max level, before you can have fun in these online races. So there's a big problem with the online, and luckily I got a way to fix this. If I were to fix this problem, I would split up the multiplayer portion in 2 separate playlists. One is ranked races, and the other one is just casual races. And what I mean with casual races is that you can use any of the racers, and all the stats for the upgrades do count. Like, if you're level 6, you have a top speed of 250, but if you're level 20, you have a top speed of 500, something like that. And that does count. But put in a matchmaking system that matches up your racer level with other racers of the same level. That way, people do have an incentive to upgrade their racers and have fun while playing online races. They can compete, they can get 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and do not always end up in like 6th place or something, because that's not fun and that's gonna demotivate a lot of people to play. But there still is an incentive to upgrade your racers if you want to compete with higher level players. And then we have a ranked online mode where none of these stats for upgrading any character count. Like, every single character has the same amount of stats, the same amount of handling, same amount of boost, same amount of top speed, because it's ranked races. You want to level up the playing field. One thing that can still be available is the way the different classes earn more boost. Like the Speedster gets more boost by going over boost pad, the Trickster gets more boost by drifting, the Defender gets more boost by drafting after people, and I think the Brawler gets more boost by knocking out opponents. That can still be available, just to have different types of classes in that mode, but all the other stats are just leveled out. It doesn't mean that if you're level 6 you can't compete with level 20, because you basically have the same stats. That's how it should be in ranked matches. Everyone should have the same opportunity to win the races. Plus, the leveling system or the rank system should be like I talked about. If you perform badly, you lose points. If you win races or get on top of the podium, you gain points. And then after a certain amount of time, like a month, 2 months, the season ends and you get rewards for where you end up. This way of doing it brings a win-win situation in my opinion, because the more competitive players go for the ranked races, where you can compete with other players no matter how low level your racers are. And then if you just want to have fun and not take things very seriously, you can go into the casual races with like your upgraded racers as well, and just mess around there. That would, I think, in my opinion, be a very big improvement to how it is right now. I'm not too sure why these ranked races are not actual ranked races, but just a fancy way of saying here's an online mode, or a fancy way of leveling up. I'm not too sure why they did that, but if any developer is watching, you might take inspiration from this video and change the way the multiplayer section works in this game, because we all saw how poorly optimize the multiplayer in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled like was, and now people aren't really playing CTR online anymore, and I hope Disney Speedstorm takes note there and optimizes the multiplayer portion for longer, for the longevity of this game. If you want this game to be successful, you should focus on the online section of the game, and this is how I would change it. Let me know how you would change it down below in the comment section. I'm having a lot of fun so far, and I hope the actual release is even better than the closed beta that we have right now. It's not bad, but as I said, there are some things you can do to improve this game. Because right now there is kind of a pay-to-win portion in this game. Like, if you have a lot of credits, you can go to the store, you can buy your materials, and you can just upgrade your racer like crazy to have an advantage over other people who are only level 3 or 4 on their racers. It's just not fair to other people, and it just leads to a lot of unnecessary frustration, in my opinion. Anyway, this is it for this video. I'm gonna continue playing Disney Speedstorm right now because I'm having a lot of fun. There's another video coming out on Disney Speedstorm really soon, but I wanted to give my honest opinions on the game first before going into other videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video though. If you did, please leave a like, want to see more, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.